Memory lost of trauma. For the longest time I was a prisoner of my own mind. I was paralyzed from forgetting. Forgetting or not remembering many years of my childhood and early adulthood. This fact haunted me, as I didn't know where my pain came from. My deep sadness that consumed me as each encounter, each situation triggered me, and I could not explain why it felt so intense. I was seeking answers, especially the answer to this question: what made me forget? Years later I finally found the answer. It was this deep pain, this immense sadness that made my body and brain shut down to protect the little child I was, when suffering came knocking on my door. Our body is designed to protect us, to detect danger and alarm our system. Just like when our thoughts become so loud when we want to try something new and all the thoughts why it wouldn't work pop up, it is our ego telling us what hasn't worked in the past. It is a big memory card, scanning for past experiences and alarming our human vessel. When we are so young that we can't manage big trauma, the body/mind shuts down. It turns to autopilot, to function but numb it all. A protecting mechanism from childhood trauma. Trauma can have many faces. Most of us may have experienced this. Emotional neglect, not validating our reality and or feelings, having to parent your parents. For a while I was scared of the thought that something terrible happened to me. I went to therapy hoping to find guidance and some support when it comes to this blind spot of my life. And I was told, by a trained therapist, if you can't remember, I can't help you. Oh wow, she was so wrong. Everything is there, only in our subconscious mind. It is all there. When I heard this for the first time I felt so relieved. It gave me the self-trust I needed to be open for the memories to come back. I came to terms with the fact that even my family will not be able to tell me what my trauma or my experience was. Because they had and still have their own trauma, another experience will never be mine. Also, our caregivers are doing what they think is best, which can differ from what would be right for us. And that is okay. Each moment brought us to the version of ourselves that we embody today. The biggest part of remembering was feeling safe, feeling loved and accepted in the environment I am in. Only in safety, our body is ready to dive deeper into what is still stored as trauma in our body. As I am writing this, I can still feel the heaviness of it all in my heart center. Remembering brings with it the realization of where the root is. The root of the pain, the unwanted behaviors we can't seem to overcome, the doubt and self-sabotage. Healing is not for the weak. It takes so much, and yet all you need is yourself. You are not dependent on apologies from the ones that hurt you, their forgiveness for who you did or didn't become. You can reparent yourself, you can decondition, you can love yourself, and you will be able to finally meet you.